Loads of fun. Just loads and loads of fun. Here we are.
So you're two people, Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
But you are of two minds.
Many people are.
Now you're the one not being accurate.
I thought those were the rules of this game.
I never know who I'm talking to with you.
Then it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
Anders, take a chill pill, you dick! Fuck! She's trying to be friendly and understand.
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Okay, so like the previous set, the previous chapter, act, whatever, make sure you turn those in one at a time, or else you may glitch it. Also, Grace was found.
Yes, they found us. I'm sure you're not surprised. After you turned us loose with no aid, no food, only a moment's head start. Where else could we end up?
Bitch! I lied to the Templars for you. Calm yo tits and stop being a... no. Not going there. Just calm the fuck down, god damn. Alright, so we're going after the Sarg mech. This should be interesting.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here. He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
How about we skip this one? Send your man instead.
How about I shove a canary up your coal mine? Let's go.
Nick's just like, fair point. Okay.
We need to stop this mist. Find the source.
So basically we need to find these steel latches, they'll be dropped by enemies, and then just plug up the barrels. They're generally dropped by the last enemy you kill. Generally. Get rid of you. Come on. There's dropped by these big boss guys. Come on. Yeah, if you want to see how often I get crits, every time a character's name flashes is me dealing a crit damage. So yeah, imagine that with a plus 1% damage modifier for each cunning point I have. So yeah. It can, the damage can really rack up there. So this one. So here's something that's been kind of bothering me. It's been bothering me since the first time I played this game. Now, based off what we know in the beginning of the game, we know that Hawk has some major importance to the city. She's referred to the champion of Kirkwall, so she does something to gain that title. That's all well and good. Why the fuck are there so many Hawk motifs hidden throughout Kirkwall? You don't see very many Hawk-oriented things involving the main, the Viscounts. But, like right here, 4 freaking Hawk statues.
The Arashok was right. Poison got the thieves. I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
Alright, do that. It's probably Varric adding in some, stuff. I don't know. That or this is how, Cassandra is picturing everything going on. And she knows that the Hawk motifs were added to Kirkwall thanks to Hawk's, interactions with the city. So that's probably the case. God damn, these guys suck. Come on, come on. Fuck you. Come on, die, you bastards.
What a mess.
Grab that steel hatch. Some more? Nope, not no more. Alright, let's go ahead and seal up this one.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sarah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Canary take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Canary Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Well, shit. Well, time to put down a mad dog. Come on, you bitch. She actually has the recipe for Sargamech in her inventory, and we can get it. I am standing on an enemy. Shit. You know, having a big sword's great and all. It's very powerful. You can hit a lot of people. Doesn't mean shit if you can't hit a fucker, though. They kill you before you get a chance to swing it. Arcane Poison. This is the Sargamech. Or at least our version of it that we can make. Make sure you grab it. Leave Anders alone. He hasn't done anything to you yet. And stab. Hi.
The Arashok was right and wrong. You'll need to know about this.
Yep. Alright, let's go. There should be nothing else here, so we're fine. Alright, let's continue on to the Black Powder Courtesy quest. Is there anything else I need to grab while we're going on? I'll look at it during the cutscene. So yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. We're making good time, too. Of course, the main reason why Lilith's set is going to be 5, and this is probably going to end up being like 3, is because in the other one I did a companion quest for Sebastian. Well, come on. Gotta remove her from the party, because she doesn't like being here. Right. Arashok, buddy, I killed those people that took your shit. Can I like, braid your hair, motherfucker?
So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you won't talk straight, then we won't talk.
Hold. Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You turned from me. Do you turn as easily from all this chaos?
Why would anyone want to change it?
You like it?
It's a city of people living their lives, for good or ill.
Karisten are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. You allow chaos for good or ill, but one is clearly superior. Can you see how that certainty would benefit this whole city?
Sorry, I find myself distracted by deny and die.
And yet you accept the random violence that plagues this nation. I wonder if the weaker of your citizens would be so close to certainty. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
Whew.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Yeah. Okay, so finishing that quest unlocks a bunch of new quests for us. It's the main reason why I'm doing the main quest line first, because, well, I kind of need to gain access to a bunch of the companion quests. Alright, so let's get rid of you and you. So yeah, interesting shit going down. Okay, so that is done. Let's go tell the Viscount about all this fun shit. Sorry again, planning ahead. Alrighty then. Excuse me. I'm almost done uploading Lilith, though. Hooray!
Good day, sir.
I checked during the cutscene, so... Hey, Viscount, I'm here to see your robes.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf, pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Do the Qunari generally keep you updated?
Qunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement. Speak to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from...
Well, shit. More bad stuff going on. Of course. Always fun.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet.
Lovely. We should actually, yep. Let's talk to Seamus before we go on.
Seamus, wasn't it? The Viscount's boy?
You're here rather often, Sirrah Hawk. A good influence, I think. Even by not taking sides, you helped start something. I still accept no blame for defending Qunari, and I don't miss the kinship of the people who oppose what I believe.
You're determined to be a thorn in someone's side. Good for you.
I'm the son of the Viscount. My actions are dissected no matter what I believe. I may as well try to do some good. If I offend, well, some people try very hard to be offended. There are other ways to see the world. The Qunari have shown me that. Another time, when things are better.
Oh boy, that can only be good. Okay, so let's get the frick out of here. We're actually going to replace Aveline, with Fenris. What we're about to go do is a part of the quest is also the quest that will give us one of the unique armor pieces we want. There is a side path we could do to get the information, and it involves bringing Aveline with you and having her take the person under arrest. You don't want to do that, or else you'll miss the armor. So we're going to do it this way. Now, if you're playing as a mage, the armor will be somewhere else, so keep that in mind. Found that out the hard way. And just to be safe, I am going to save manually. Rotate, rotate, rotate. We are.
A lot of coin for this place.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed. and all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends, hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Someone has deep pockets. I want an introduction.
Somebody always wants something. But I don't have to take that anymore. 3 hornheads are just a start. You want some of this? Take it from me and my new friends. You're on your own, pal. That's loyalty for you. Come on.
Let's go. Fucking dumbass. Teleport. Fun little fact, if you do not have Isabella in your party, she'll actually join in the fight. Varric actually is probably sniping from up there by now. Oh, there he is. So yeah, you technically can have up to quite a few people joining you.
Feeling a little friendlier?
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
Come on. Someone's so generous. They deserve recognition.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Kunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
Great. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric seal. How's that for interesting?
It is fairly interesting. Now, loot you. Guardian of Anan Salim. Which is the new armor set we're going to work for. Let's see if we can equip it, if it's any better than my last ascent. It should be. 197. With increased stats, just better on all around. Looks kind of nice too. It's nice loose clothing. My armor set actually kind of goes with it, except for the helmet. So we have the Anan Salim.
Would-be slaves. They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, alright? It just seemed a good idea at the time.
So, for those that don't know Elvin, Anan Sal is literally, means gift. It's one of the reasons why I chose that name for Enna. Right? Anan Salim is, I believe another version of it referencing to someone else. Like, to give a gift, or something like that. I'm not 100% on that, though, because I don't know the Lin part. Right. Off to the Chantry we go. Sorry, reading ahead again. Always got to just to make sure.
So, a drunk says the Grand Cleric funded zealots through a rogue Templar. This is enough evidence for you?
Don't forget the kidnapped Kunari. That too.
Hey, it's not like the Templars are going to like me no matter what I do.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... 3 Kunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Sarah Hawke.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
I know you. And I know someone is abusing the Grand Cleric's seal.
Who are you to question who serves her grace? I am sorry, but I see no reason to let you pass.
How about the fact that her authority was used to abduct Kunari? A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
stubborn. All right, Sirrah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sirrah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
I invite you, Sirrah Hawk, to walk into a trap.
It's her game, for the moment.
Oh boy. Yeah, they may have inspired unrest, but who's fanning that inspiration, huh? Okay, all that. Now, a while back, in the previous act...
What makes this relic of yours so valuable?
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
Anywho, in the previous sets, I've been mentioning a special little trophy that you can get. It's basically to gain the favor of the Arashok. Now, you have to get 4 hidden ticks that basically show you respect the Qun, even though you may not be of the religion. There are 4 you can do in Act 2 that will get the thing done. We're going to do those 4. There's another one, and a few other ones you can do in Act 1. Like having Fenris with you and have him greet the Arashok, which we didn't do. So, yeah, fun shit. Alright, got the party. Well, one of my characters did. I think it was Enna that did. One of the things to do here is talk to him about Sister Beatrice before going to Varnell's refuge.
What do you want, Hawk? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
As best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
As if there wasn't enough pressure.
Yeah, but you liked it. I was being, respectful to the law of the Qunari. So calm your armor-plated tits. Jeez. Alright, let's add Isabella back. Boop. God, I hate having to do that every time I come here. Alright, off to Ser Varnell. Where is he? There he is. Sorry. Hairball. Yeah. So I was about to say, I apparently have a letter waiting for me at my house. Hooray! Ah, shit. I just realized that by the time this comes up, it's going to technically be the same day as, by the time Lilith goes up, it's going to be the same day as this. Fuck.
Nice place for a rally. Good choice, Varnell.
Beatrice is here somewhere.
Wonderful.
Alright, well, there he is.
Watch your step. Done.
There you go, Aveline. Boop. Turn, turn.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.